Hi, this is Attorney Mike Garland coming to you from Chicago as usual, and I've officially lost my mind. I did a live stream today that was almost 2 hours long, and then I split it up because what happened is I got bookended by two appearances. One was Samuel Purdue, and the other is Allison Osmick, and I intended to do the Allison Osmick thing. I was surprised by Purdue. But I split those up into two separate smaller videos because some people are just following those cases and they just want to see that. So this is the smaller video for Allison Osmick. I'm going to take the clip from the live stream and edit it down so you can just see the good bits on that. It's going to be fun. Let's do it. We've got Autumn. We have an Autumn sighting. I think that's her.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. Let me give the defendant a name here. I'm losing my voice. I have miles to go before I sleep here. There's a whole bunch more to do.
Well, Robert Frost.
All right. Let's see if I can figure this all out. I have it all in front of me. This is People versus Allison Faye Osmick.
I do like that song.
Ms. Osmick was set for sentencing on a use of a controlled substance charge for Monday, November 8th, in person. She also has an animal control case, file 2140SM, dogs at large. She was going to enter a plea and be sentenced also on November 8th. She was directed to be here in person on November 8th. She did not appear, but in the meantime, she got some new charges. In file 212121OT, she got charged with possession of open intoxicants. And in file 212122, she got charged with possession of marijuana. And those cases are pending. She was supposed to be here on Tuesday, the 9th of November for those cases.
I agree with you, Bubba.
She logged in yesterday morning for the two tickets she got, the open intox and the marijuana case. Ms. Yancey wasn't here because she was doing other business. Ms. Davis wasn't here and Ms. Kiefer wasn't here. And Allison was calling from a motel room in Kalamazoo, and we had quite a heated exchange, and I told her I wanted to be here this morning. I represented to her that there was an open warrant for her arrest from Van Buren County, where she's presently on a probation, I believe, under 7411. Miss Osmick, could you go ahead and take your mask off so we can see you? Mm-hmm. Now, this has been a terrible inconvenience for everybody involved. Your lawyer, Jordan's been waiting here for an hour and a half for this hearing I scheduled on very short notice.
Not to mention Law Talk with Mike.
Has also been here waiting because we had to wait for the access to the room. And Autumn Kiefer is here from my probation department. So your failure to appear has caused a bunch of aggravation for all the rest of us. But you are here now. This is the time and date for sentencing on a use of a controlled substance charge. Then we've also got this dog ticket. Autumn Kiefer is here, and she has been in contact with your PO in Van Buren County. Ms. Kiefer, what can you tell us about that?
I spoke with David Hill yesterday in regards to Ms. Osmick. He stated to me that as far as he was aware and that he showed in his documentation that the warrant was still valid, that she was a no-show for a hearing with them the end of last month.
I did call them and they told me I just had to come up here. But the judge had left for the day yesterday. By noon, he had already left and told me to just come in and show up for that.
She has a felony methamphetamine charge. It was reduced to a misdemeanor. She had a felony methamphetamine charge in Van Buren County, which was reduced to a misdemeanor, and she failed to appear for a hearing. She failed to appear for our hearing. Then she came in, and in the meantime, she got a new open intox marijuana charge while she was on probation in
but that was just a fluke.
County and bond in our county. She has not been convicted of those. I got an attorney
She will be.
for those for further pretrial. I think I assigned the Yancey firm. So The question is, what do we do now? Allison, if I give you a drug test right now, what will it show?
It'll be clean.
I had a huge meth vibe yesterday. A, you were in a hotel room somewhere.
I'm sorry.
B, your attitude was so agitated that
Yeah, you did.
I felt.
And don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Don't make Oscar beg. It's rude.
We were dealing with current acute methamphetamine addiction.
Definitely no. I currently am homeless, so I stay in hotels sometimes so I can shower and, get a good night's sleep. That's all.
You told me you were working. Where do you work?
I work at T-Shirt Printing Plus in Kalamazoo.
You told me that. Who lived on Coon Hollow Road?
I did.
Whose
I
house
did, and then
was it?
my sister now has it. It was my dad's house. He bought it for me, and then I lost my job and got behind on my bills. So like my sister helped, or she moved in to help me pay the bills, and then they took it over because me and my ex split.
So it got foreclosed,
No, it didn't get foreclosed.
or your sister has it.
Yeah, she took it
Right.
over.
Where do you stay?
I stay with my kids a lot, or a couple of close friends, or hotels.
Jordan, what's your thought here?
Well, Your Honor, as the court's aware, Ms. Osmick does have other cases pending, as well as probation in Van Buren County. At the time of the plea, we did discuss that, and I indicated that there could be a potential for a violation in Van Buren County. However, I'm not so sure about that, as there may be issues as far as when the charges were authorized, as far as if it would be considered a violation over there or not. I would ask the court to consider that. She will have to answer to Van Buren on that warrant. I believe she did some jail time here, and as the court is aware, she's got pending charges. I just would ask the court to take all those things into consideration today. She does have employment. She did show up today, to her credit. I would just ask the court to take those factors into consideration. Thank you.
When we were here last, she was here at a pre-exam conference on October 5th. She pled to use of methamphetamine. It was understood that she had a Van Buren County case and she needed to contact the Van Buren County Probation Department for her sentence.
I won't use either one of them.
That was October 5th. She was set for sentence in person at the courthouse.
But thank you.
I told her this directly in the courtroom at 11 a.m. Well, either way, you didn't show up at the courthouse. If you had your date mixed up, then you should have been here live and in person at the courthouse. Which is
Ms.
why,
Osmick, please refrain from speaking over the judge.
I don't put a lot of stock in that. If you got your days mixed up, you would have been here Tuesday in the room you're in right now. Calling me from some hotel in Kalamazoo. You were supposed to be here in person. All right. In the meantime, you didn't get your situation taken care of in Van Buren County, and there's currently an open warrant for your arrest. You failed to appear in Van Buren County on November 11th, and they issued a warrant for your arrest.
Do you mean October 11th?
No, November 11th is what Autumn's notes say. For David Hill, Van County. Oh, November 2nd, excuse me. She was to appear in South Haven probation, no show for PV on 11/2, November 2nd.
I thought I did a Zoom court thing for that on the 2nd. I talked to the judge and everything.
Not according to them.
Deborah's starting to have a hard time holding it in here.
Then you were supposed to be here. Autumn, can you do an instant test?
Attorney Yancey wants her to be quiet, but she can't get her to cooperate with it. She's not horrible, but she's just not getting the memo.
Yes, I can. I believe so. Let
Ooh.
me double check. Hold on.
What do you think? Does that drop dirty or no? What are Allison's
Yes, I
chances
can.
on the Insta test?
All right, we're going to test you right now. I guess you can save us some time. If you think you'd be positive for meth, you can just tell us now. What's that?
I won't be. I won't be
Okay.
positive.
All right. I'm going to have there's a warrant for your arrest from Van Buren. We have to sort out.
I'll tell you what, Judge, she needs some time. Put her in. Then you have lots of time to sort out the warrant.
Right now, I want you to go downstairs to the probation department,
Okay,
and we're going to do that test
okay,
and see what it shows.
all right.
sorry to keep jamming you guys up. Jordan, you've been stuck on this case all morning. Deborah, you as well. As a practical matter,
Again,
there is an open warrant.
Doesn't seem to care about Law Talk with Mike.
I want to make sure
should he?
that there is one other than what was told to us.
Disturbing the peace and contributing to the delinquency of a minor.
We hear the sound of squealing tires.
Mr. Mouse is here.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's the simple things in life.
All right, Miss Osmick, could you take your mask off again?
Oh, yeah.
Return to Allison Osmick. The sentence on the drug charge, and then we got the dog case to deal with. I asked her to do an instant test, which isn't as reliable as the other types of tests, but Autumn, what do we see?
Ms. Osmick was positive for methamphetamine and amphetamine and admits use on Monday.
Well, there you have it.
All right.
She's got to go into custody.
You're in dire straits, Miss Osmick. I didn't just fall off the turnip truck. You look like you're struggling with methamphetamine. You act
Oh,
like
I mean,
you're struggling.
I honestly haven't used it until the other day. I really haven't. I promise.
How about if I just give you about 180 days right now? Let's just
Oh,
call it
please
good.
don't.
Get out
don't.
next spring.
I need to be there for my
Sometime.
kids.
I'm not gonna argue with you, but I'm gonna cancel your bond. You're an addict, and so you aren't truthful and you aren't tracking straight. You don't show up when you're supposed to. And so I want you to sober up for about 7 days before I try to have a conversation with you and see if I can find the real Allison Osmick in there as opposed to the meth addicted young lady that is struggling. Or I can just give you 180 days right now if you'd like.
No, please don't. I need my job and my kids.
Yeah, you would. And you're going to jail right now, so you're probably gonna lose your job. There's jobs all over the place, and a t-shirt shop doesn't sound like a career move.
I make
Doesn't
decent money.
pay you enough to have a place to live. Let's see where we can put this, Jordan. Jordan, are you available next Wednesday, November 17th?
Yes, Your Honor. What time?
Your bond is canceled. You're going to my jail, and you're gonna sit there for 7 days. Thank you, Jenny. Is this both or just this two?
Just the one.
All right. Then, after you have 7 days of forced sobriety, we'll talk about what we're gonna do next. We're also gonna confirm that you're wanted in Van Buren County. We'll see how you're doing next week. I suspect it'll be better than this. Whoops. How'd you get here? You have a
Yep.
car out there?
Yeah. Can I call someone to come get it?
Yes. Hi, I'm gonna have Miss Osmick taken into custody. She can make a call to have somebody come get her car. Osmick, she's in the conference room right now. All right, thanks.
Yep.
There is an open warrant from Van Buren 7th District Court, probation violation warrant. I'm not sure they would agree to lodge you, so we'll lodge you in our jail and see what they want to do, but apparently you have not taken care of whatever you have to do in Van Buren.
I'm shocked.
So we're gonna tack this again after we all wasted 2.5 hours. I wouldn't say wasted. We took 2.5 hours of the attorney's time to try to deal with this. I don't want to be cavalier and just say I'm going to give you 180 days in jail, but you could use it to get your head on straight. You're bouncing around like a cork in the ocean.
And I'm nervous as heck.
Well, you're also coming down from meth use, so I'll see how you are next Wednesday. All right. We'll try to deal with it at that time.
Well, there you have it. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Judge Middleton is a very nice guy, but if you just refuse to play by the rules, eventually he'll put you in jail. Here at Law Talk, we like to have fun with silly stuff that happens in court, and every once in a while, and completely by accident, I assure you, you might learn something. Thanks for watching.